Hello, good day everyone. I will continue from where I stopped in the previous video titled market structure and liquidity value. Okay, so now this video is going to be a short video, 15 minutes or 20 minutes at least. This video is based on the entry, how I refine my trade to lower time frame, how you can trade this volatility 10 or market structure as it may. So without wasting your time, let us go straight to chart. So we stopped at this place yesterday at when market breaks structure, you wait for market to trend back to the unmitigated zone or the origin of that same structure. Okay, that is the origin of the price that led to the break of a recent swing point. So now, this is how I analyze how I take my entry, and this is daily time frame. So let us use here. We'll be using this place, how you can enter, how you can trade this whole move, okay? So let's say you were waiting for price to trend to this zone before you take this sell. So as it priced to this to your zone of interest, so how do you take this sell? This whole push, how do you take it? So when it priced to your zone of interest like this, just this whole push trend to this zone of interest, you go to lower time frame like H4. You go to H4. If H4 is not clear, you go to 1 hour's time frame. Okay. I usually use 1 hour's time frame when I analyze market on when I spot structure on daily time frame. So I usually use H1. Okay, where I spot entry because I use a daily time frame. Assuming I used H1, that is a 1 hour's time frame to spot structure, I will use 15-minute time frame for my entry. Because I used a daily time frame for my structure, I will use H1 for my entry, because if I decide to refine it to lower time frame, I might miss the move. Okay, here was the vertical line on our daily time frame. Okay, here was the zone that we are expecting price to trend to. Okay, as it priced to this zone, now. So how do you take the next set? How do you take set now? Is you wait for price to show the willingness to move lower. Okay, you see how price was creating a series of a lower low, lower high. There was a proper price delivery here. Okay, so here was the last high that price created before this break. Okay, so because this high was the last high, our major liquidity that price created before price break our external liquidity. So because this candle break this high with speed, because this whole candle break this high with speed, you mark here as your zone that price will use to push to continue the up move. Okay, so you mark it out that price, or better still, let me use a bar. Let me use bar. I'll be fast. This video is going to be a short video, please. So you wait for price, this push to come down to this zone before pushing up. Okay, so price will do now. What is it? I'll reply a message. Okay, now this is what price did. This price bounced at this side. Why this low bounce at this side is because price break this side with speed. That is why price pushed down to this extent before pushing up. Now price left a liquidity void here. Fair value gap here, please. Because of entry, I don't use anyhow fair value gap. I use fair value gap for my entry, and then because of I also spot fair value gap in a gap without it's called gap in a week. So I also use it. Okay. So there is also a little fair value gap here. You see, these push, they don't trend far down to this extent before pushing up. Price just use this high to push up to continue the up move. So that is what we are expecting of price to do. Okay. So you see price bounce at this the zone that we expecting price to bounce to continue to start selling. Okay. Here will now be your zone that you're expecting price to break, because price trend to your zone now, to your zone of interest. So how do you join this sell now? Is for you to wait for price to break here. Okay, for price to break here, to break this low. Okay, wait for price to break this low, and here is still intact. Price might react here later. I don't know. So let us wait. Okay. So now see that price break this low now. So that is to say, okay, price have shown the willingness to move lower. Okay, because price read our last major liquidity. Okay, so now where do you expect price to start selling? Excuse me. Where do you expect price to start selling now? Where do you join this whole move? Because you don't tend to join the sell here until price show the willingness to move lower by breaking this major liquidity. Okay, as price break this major liquidity now, which means you now have confidence to take this sell. Where will now be your next zone? Your next zone will now be this high. Okay, this high is a liquidity. Let me check. So don't want to use my sentiment or what I feel or what I think. Just hold on. Let me use line. Okay. What is wrong with this line? I always battle with this line. Okay. You see this high is a liquidity high. Why? Because price, this high did not trend to this single candle. Most of you know about what's it called? A decision candle or interest candle. Many of you know about that. Those in my mentorship group. Okay. So you see this high did not trend to this place, to this bar, to this base candle before dropping. Here will not become your liquidity. Assuming this push trend to this place before dropping, here will not become your proportion block. Okay, here will not become your proportion block. Assuming this push trend to this place before breaking this low, here will now become your proportion block. So now, because here did not trend to, because this push now, this pullback did not trend to this base candle before dropping, here will now become unsupported high, a liquidity unsupported high. We have different type of liquidity. Okay, that is for that. So I don't want to start revealing some secrets and things that I'm teaching in my mentorship group. Okay, so now here will now become your unsupported high. At the same time, you are expecting price to react from there. And why is it called an unsupported high? Because here did not push to this extent. So I never wanted to say it, but because of the love I have for my fans, no problem. Okay, so you now be expecting price to raid this high to this place before dropping. All you need to mark is this your bullish candle, your last bull candle on this pullback. Then you mark it out. Then you give a little pips here so that when price raid here, because why we are anticipating that price will raid here is because this push did not touch here. So you mark it out. Now be waiting for price to trend at this bar, to touch this bar before dropping. So in case price break here, you don't call it a BMS because here is an unsupported high. Okay, don't know. Okay, come in please. Let me see. Okay, okay. So now let's see what price did. Did price break the structure? I don't know. I don't know. What's happening? Okay. You see price, excuse me. You see price broke this this high with this push. Okay, price raid it. It's because of an unsupported high here because of the liquidity. Price take out the liquidity before drop. Price always take out liquidity before dropping. Okay. See here is also a liquidity high as well. But here was the push, the original push, the clear pullback. Not this one. This one is just a minor pullback. This one is just a pullback that is not uh, delivered effectively. Okay. So now see how price continue to drop. Okay. See how price continue to drop. You see here, this candle now, this single candle. I told you about a single candle. Okay. This single candle, just the way here is. This single candle will now be your zone that you're expecting price to react from. Okay. Now be the zone that you're expecting price to react from because of this single candle. Assuming it's a pullback and the pullback did not trend far to this extent, we will not alight here because here is a single candle in between this bearish candle. You mark out this single candle. The price will react here, and price will also react at this place because when price is about to, you see, when price is about to break this low, price break it with speed. So in future, when price is coming, price might bounce at this place first before going up to this extent. Price might bounce at this level, and we are anticipating these two zones now because price break this low. Okay, here's a single candle that we are anticipating that price might continue sell here because of the single candle here, and because price read here. In case price break here, price will not break here; it will react here. So we'll mark it out, the whole thing out. So here will now become your BMS to the downside. Okay, here will now become your BMS to the downside. Sorry. Okay, will now become your BMS to the downside. Okay, this is what price did. Okay. So that's for that. Here is still intact. Here is still intact. Okay. Now price continue. So price will continue dropping from here because there was a proper price mitigation here. That does not mean here is not a liquidity because here, because this high mitigate this place effectively. That is why when price is going up, it will react here. Though here is a liquidity, but price will need to react here first, if at all. Price will need to react here first because there was a proper price mitigation here. Okay, so you now mark here out to this place. It's because I just want to use one bar to highlight it. I suppose use this candle. It's because here is closer than is close to this one. That is why I don't want to this video to be a long video so that it won't look boring. Okay. So now you see how price push up to this extent, then drop. And here, you see here is also, you see how your price come to this price to this zone before dropping. Here will now become a strong zone that price might react from. Here is still intact. Mind you, here is still intact, okay? So that's for that. Let's see what price we do now. So here was the last area of mitigation. Here was the last area of mitigation. Price push up to mitigate here, just the way here mitigated this place, okay? Here will now become area, excuse me. Here will now become zone that you expect the price to react, and this zone, these two zones, okay? Here and here. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. Price near this place. I don't know what will happen now. Anyway, it's okay. If price did not touch there, no wahala. No problem. This is what price did. Price bounce at this place, then react. So let's say okay. See what price did now. Price continue to drop. Price break here. Price broke this low. Excuse me. So price raised this low, then price created this high now to mitigate this place. When price is pushing up, when here mitigated this place, and here is a liquidity as well. Here is a liquidity. Here is also a liquidity. So you mark out this place up, and here is a liquidity. Knowing fully well that despite here is a liquidity, this whole place is a liquidity. Despite this whole place is a liquidity, but price mitigated. There was a proper price delivery at that zone. We are using both liquidity and structure together now. Hope you are saying it. Despite that place is a liquidity, that does not mean price will not react here. When price is coming up, when price is pushing up, pushing to the upside, okay? Price will surely react at that place. Okay, you mark out this because here is closer to this place for price to continue the down move, okay? So now, here will now become your next zone that is expected price to continue. See here, this zone is still intact, unmitigated. Here is still intact, unmitigated. See here now, you're expecting price to continue from here. You're expecting price to drop from here. You're expecting price to drop from here. In case price break here, read here, you take yourself from here. Okay, so you take yourself from here now. Okay, let me see what price did. Okay, hope you see it. Because here is a liquidity, that is why price read it before dropping. That is why I marked this whole place out. You see, price created this Price created this high after a break of this low. That is why price radiate before dropping, which I told you before. So that is why whenever you are taking trade, you place your stop loss far away from your entry, okay? So that in case price radiate, it will continue to drop. That's what I told you at this area. Okay. Yes. Okay. So that is for that. I told you continue to drop. Here is still intact. This place is still intact. And this place is still intact. Okay. They are still intact. You see this zone that price did not touch. You see this place. See this high did not mitigate this place. So price might also come to that zone, trend to that zone before dropping. In case price decide to break all these places that we are okay. All these places are not big, so you can just take set from all these bars, okay? So you wait for price, see how price mitigated this place, then drop. So you wait for price to react here, because here will not be your recent zone now. Here will not become your recent zone. Expecting price to react. Okay, see what price did. Let's continue to drop. Okay, so that is for that. See how price reacted at this zone. So price reacted a break here, read this high, reacted, then price broke it. Okay, so your next zone that are expecting price to react from now is unmitigated zone. Here is our unmitigated zone is here. You see here did not trend far to this zone before dropping. So as price break this low, as price read this low, you expect price to go back to the origin of the whole move that led to the break of that low. Okay, this whole move, here's the origin, is here. So here now suppose trend to this place before dropping. So now price eventually raises low. That does not mean here is not your liquidity. But it is a big structure that price created after break of major low. Okay. So you now take yourself from here, your next set from this zone because price have raided this high. Okay. So here will still be intact. This zone will still be intact. Here you are going to take yourself. Okay. So all these bars are the bar that we inserted on the daily time frame. Okay, that's for that. Let's see how price is going to react here. Okay, see how price reacted here. Then price eventually push up. Then price push up to read all this, and this is just a manipulation. So let me not say what I don't know. Okay, so that is for that. You see here, you see how price read this price break this low, when price push up, then price trend down to break this low. So when price is pushing up, price use this zone to push this whole move down to the downside. Okay, that is for that. That is for that. So if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section or you can message me on WhatsApp. No problem. I'm always here for you to help you, and that's for that. So that's it. Thank you. So you see this place, this like here now. See how price read this. You see how price read this not low. See how price read this low. So this another price created will now become your liquidity that you are expecting price to read in future. Despite all these places are mitigating this zone, that does not deny the fact that here is not a liquidity, despite here are mitigating it. So well, in case we are expecting price to mitigate here. That's assuming this push break this place, you will not call it a BMS. That is why when you are trading this zone, your first zone after BMS, you place your stop loss above it before dropping. So that is why you place your stop loss here before, so that to avoid before price take you out from the trade. Okay, so that is what that is how to take trade. So like here now, you see here, price created this high now, this high after break of this low. Okay, after break of this low, price created this high. That does not deny the fact that here is not also a mitigation. See how price reacted here. See how price create another family of structure. So when this price is coming up now, it will react here. It must react here first. Even though price will break here after reacting, but I know very well 100% that price will react here. Okay, so you can place trade here and place your sell here, and at the same time, you can also place your sell at this zone. Okay, this whole zone, sell here, it will sell here, and ultimately here we push price down greatly. Okay, here we push price down greatly. In case you are taking out here and here, that is why you need to be locking your profit. When your trade is running in profit, you lock it to avoid story. So if price take you out, you take the little profit, then you wait for price to come to push to this zone. When price react, you lock your profit. When price take you out, no problem. At least you secure little profit. Then yeah, wait for price to trend far, then you continue to lock your profit. That is for that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. In our next video, I will teach you how you can trade, how you can take trade on a daily basis, like 3 trade every day, 2 trade every day, using one market, that volatility 10 or volatility 75 first. That is one next. So you can actually spot structure on H1, then take a sell on M5, 5-minute time frame. Okay. Our next video is going to be on intraday trading and scalping. Okay. So you can take series of trades in a day. Okay, that's for that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. So please subscribe and share the video, comment how you feel, and the area where I can improve or area you expect me to improve on. And that is for that. Thank you very much.